Welcome back to episode 101. Talk and Dribble, road to 200. We're past the 100 time and we're on the road to 200.
It was nervous 90s for a while there. Felt like it was going for just weeks and weeks, but hey, we got it there. We got done.
We did.
It was a great knock. It was a high quality knock. Some say better than Coley's knocks.
Some did. Bit of feedback over the weekend. Bit of feedback. Not as much as we thought. We didn't get to the 2 billion Indians.
No. But actually, we had a decent backing from our fellow Australians.
For sure.
I think it's probably the most, just positive we've had.
Yep.
And then we chat footy and it changes very quickly.
It changed very rapidly.
We came together as a nation. Then we split very quickly.
Yeah. Our friends became our enemies again.
Yep.
But nevertheless, the dribblers got around us. Yeah. If you haven't seen that, we had a who is a better bloke, Coley or Travis Head. I think it's pretty easy. I think it pretty much went
as how you'd expect it would go.
It was an unbiased topic.
We're an unbiased show.
We are. We pride ourselves on 100%. That. Speaking of, we're both rocking the Doggies Elite 11 kits. If you're watching at home, if you're watching on Spotify or YouTube, get your Elite 11 jumpers today. I'm tipping they're probably already sold out.
Yeah,
100%. We tried to get them last year, didn't. And then our sister hooked us up with them this year.
100%. But we were on at the same time, me and my sister.
Oh, were you?
Me and Holly. And literally, she got in and mine was just tweaking it. Yeah, literally, she must have clicked like half a second before me and I just could not get in. It just kept refreshing to just nothing. So luckily, Holly clutched up.
Yes, sir.
Got these elite jumpers. Pretty tough.
No,
pretty freaking tough. I'm not going to lie.
We love it.
Pretty tough.
Big week, obviously. NBA Finals is going to get going soon and we're a few days out. Harrow, how are you feeling, man? Your Knicks in the finals?
On top of the world, boys. I told you, you keep talking shit all year, saying the Knicks aren't going to make the finals. They got the most to lose. I'm telling you, we're winning it all. Wemby sucks. De'Aaron Fox sucks. Stephon Castle sucks.
Who needs a Wemby when you got a Mitchell Robinson with a broken pinky?
Finger. How did he do that? That was some extracurricular activities. I don't know what happened there.
Too much euphoria for that young man.
You kidding me, bro? We're not even 3 minutes in.
Haven't actually watched the finale, so no spoilers.
Did you watch it, Arrow?
No, I haven't watched it, actually. That's what I got to do tonight.
Yeah,
that's what we're doing.
We're going to do the exact same thing. We were going to watch it last night, then it got to like 10:30 a.m. We're like, maybe not.
Really not.
I won't be sleeping.
I feel like I need to mentally prepare for this.
Yeah.
It's a crazy show.
It's the last episode. I think it's the last episode ever. So
will it finish off well? Because, Stranger Things kind of missed.
Yep.
Boys somewhat missed.
Yeah.
This better hit. But I don't know. I don't even know what to expect.
Don't have the expectation with Euphoria like we did with The Boys and Stranger Things. The Boys and Stranger Things, that's two of my probably top 10 favorite shows of all time. Yep. Euphoria, I wouldn't even know. I don't know how I feel about that show.
I don't know if I hate it. I don't know if I love it.
Yeah.
I think it's just there.
It's just there.
But I want more.
Speaking of a show we do love.
Off
campus, Harrow. You've started it?
Yeah.
I've watched the first 2 episodes.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, it's not bad.
It's not bad.
It ain't bad. I'm trying to think what happens in the first 2 eps. Is there a J-Lo theme in the first 2 episodes?
Yeah, there is a bit of a J-Lo theme.
There is.
Towards the end of the second episode.
God damn. Hey, if you know, you know.
That's just good content, Barry. You are in for a ride, my friend.
Yeah, definitely.
Ooh, brother.
Yeah, maybe just keep the fiance.
It's a separate room watch right there.
Now I don't know if it's safer if I should just watch it together.
Yeah.
But do I want to?
You don't want to get caught.
It's tough because you started it without it, so it's like, I don't know.
You're in a pickle, my friend.
It's a pickle. But, hey, if you're happy watching the first 2 eps again, bro, I know I'd be happy to watch the first 2 eps again.
Should probably rewatch. Probably due for a rewatch.
Yeah, definitely. But if you haven't watched Off Campus, as you've said, get onto it. You are missing out.
These shows should be paying us. The amount of plugs we're putting out there. Jeez.
Yeah, we're definitely the reason these shows are going viral.
100%, bro. 100%. Got to respect it.
No, big weekend. We obviously had the local footy again. Kyneton v Diggers.
Obliteration.
We didn't have Jakey run out there with us because he doesn't know how to use a knife, as we said last week. Cut himself open, few stitches. But we had the local footy going. We were sitting 4th before this game. We're playing the top team. Diggers hadn't lost a game all year. And they kicked the first, 6 goals? Maybe?
Yeah, we rocked up a bit late and it was, you boys were down 29-3, I think. And then, you scrapped. And then it kind of stayed around there for a lot of the game. Like they kicked it out a bit. All right, back half of the second quarter and the third quarter, you would have thought you boys were the better team. Playing some good footy. It was a good watch. You brought it back to like 4 goals, I think.
Yeah.
And had it like in our forward line at the end of the third. And I was like, bro, we get a goal here, going 3 goals down into the fourth.
Yeah.
We got a game on our hands. Didn't. And then, geez, the floodgates opened in the fourth quarter. 11-goal loss for K-Town Rezzies.
Yeah.
Just a brutal beat.
We genuinely did not touch the pill in the fourth quarter. It was,
2021 Dogs Grand Final all over again.
Real. I remember at one point we actually got our mitts on the prune, and I'm like, holy shit, we haven't touched it in like 18 minutes of gameplay. It was just middle, forward, go. Middle, forward, go.
It was a tough one. I think we just ran out of legs a bit, bro. But the team's building. The chemistry around the lads is just growing more and more. We got a great vibe. Literally, can't speak more highly of the club. It's been elite. Perfect time to just come back to footy. I think we've picked the perfect club.
Yes, sir.
Quality bunch of blokes. It's been a lot of fun so far. So win or loss, we're having. It's just about the friends you make along the way.
Oh, why don't you marry him, Jakey? Far out.
Maybe I will. Maybe I will.
Is J-Lo on that team or something?
Potentially.
Would you like some knee pads?
Would you like some knee pads?
Look like you want to suck their hard. Too far.
Too far, bro. Always too far.
That's quality.
But
it's quality.
it was a tough game to watch. But still, a lot of good signs.
Yep.
Right? We're building.
Yes, sir.
I'm telling you.
We're building. We have a bye this weekend. Probably, like the long weekend, much needed. But then we get back. We're playing Gisborne in a few weeks.
3 games on the road.
3 games on the road.
Home games for us. Gizzy, Riddle.
Yeah.
Maston.
It's closer to our crib than Conton. Conton's actually the furthest. Our home ground is the furthest away from us. Maybe apart from Wallen.
It's like 30-minute trips. That's not too bad. Pretty crazy, but we're coming.
We're coming.
League should be scared.
Yeah. This is mainly an NBA yet, but we have to address the pups. Back on the winners board. Michael Selwood is him.
Might be the greatest.
Pups back. Will they be in the top 5? Will they be in the top 5?
Watch this space.
Is Michael Selwood Leo Barry?
Is Michael Selwood already a top 5 pup of all time? These are the questions that we need to be asking ourselves.
Who would you rather Michael Selwood edition? Michael Selwood or Tom Stewart?
We're taking the piss here. Get that blazer ready. Get that fucking blazer ready.
Michael Selwood or Harris Andrews?
Seriously. And then, has Harris Andrews taken a mark like that in the biggest moments of the biggest games?
Michael Selwood or Cam Scarlett?
Oh, right.
Just like Cam Scarlett.
Michael Scarlett.
Cam Scarlett.
Matthew Scarlett.
Fuck, we're all I got Michael on the brain. Hey, also Michael Scarlett got a little TikTok out there. Came across his little TikTok page. Make sure you hear that out as well.
Yeah, Tim, Jesse Mollop and Ashton. Is it Ashton Muir?
Muir, yep. Is it Ashton? Yeah. Something.
They all live
for
together.
The baggers, Got to respect.
Anyway, now pups back on the winners list. We'll have a few more pup stuff in Thursday's ep. So look out for that, dribblers. But no, stoked. Flying.
Yeah. Very keen.
Yeah.
Could come back down to reality soon.
Yep.
But no, we just run with it.
Yeah, we are.
Just run with it.
Also, I think we said last week we were going to have a guest today.
Yeah.
Fell through. So we're going to just stop announcing guests.
Yep.
So we have them lined up. We're going to stop announcing them. So then the expectation's not there. And then it's like, wait, where's this guest?
We're just going to stop giving dates.
Yeah, and we'll just surprise you. Yeah. Guest.
Bam.
Dribbler.
Little dribbler here. Little dribbler there.
And then so it's not like, you're not
building this up because then people ask about it. And then they're like, oh, don't you have him coming on this week?
Yeah, that may have happened.
Maybe not.
At the pub on Saturday night.
Yeah, bit flat. Literally, I already had messages after last week's episode. Like, how'd Tom Boyd go?
Yeah.
How about you fuck off?
How about you back the fuck off, Grandma?
Sit.
Holy shit.
No. Shut up.
Mom. Silence from you.
Got off.
From talking. Anyway.
Sensitive topic.
Yeah, no, that's all we have.
Talking Dribble HQ in shambles.
Yes.
Laundry flooded yesterday. Got a new washing machine. Wrong plug.
Yeah, wrong back filter hose thing, whatever you call that.
In absolute shit.
Our roommate was mainly dealing with that 100%. While we were planning the potty.
Priorities.
But it was,
But it's okay. No. We had a clip ready to post, but probably a bit too revealing, so we ended up holding back.
Yeah, we did. It was going to be of our first Talking Dribble HQ clip.
Yeah.
And anyway, things to come. Things to come. Exciting things to come.
Very exciting times. Once we get the flooding down pat, hopefully once we get back to the crib, it's in one piece, but we'll see.
The thing is, what is Talking Dribble HQ? I think Talking Dribble HQ is a it's like, because it was like a metaphor for the higher ups of the pod. And now we have a physical Talk and Dribble HQ.
We do.
So is there 2 Talk and Dribble HQs, or is it just like a collaborative HQ? Because like we've referred to it in a bunch of different ways.
I'm not gonna lie, you know when you say to me that I make you lose brain cells? This was one of those moments, Barry. That was the most just dumb shit I've ever heard in my life.
I thought that was a reasonable
There's
shout.
one Talk and Dribble HQ, Barry. You can't replicate this.
Okay, fine.
It is a metaphor, but it's also not a metaphor.
Okay.
I don't think the dribblers need to know.
Oh, fair enough.
Huh?
Keep
It's the mystery about it.
That's
Just don't be dumb.
my bad.
Huh?
That's my bad. Anyway. Plenty going on. But should we get into some topics? Should we get into the finals?
Should probably get into some topics.
Plenty on the agenda.
Right.
Too much. So Knicks v Spurs. Actually, no. Should we do some OKC before we get into Knicks v Spurs? Before that,
Yeah,
OKC.
probably, bro. Because we've been here guilty of it on this pod, pretty much saying the rest of the league probably should just stop playing basketball because the Thunder are going to win the chip. We'll dine on that hill.
Yeah.
I thought, bro, we always thought there were these dynasties coming. Denver thought there was a dynasty. Boston thought there was a dynasty. Probably was never so certain about the Oklahoma City Thunder building a dynasty. I'm like, bro, how is anyone going to actually beat this team? And then we forgot that there's a literal alien just in the league. Like, I think we just forgot about that. A 22-year-old alien.
22-year-old alien. This guy is genuinely... Are we watching the start of the greatest player of all time? Like, that's a genuine question. He's 22.
Yep.
You can only compare this to Tim Duncan, what he did, but Wemby is on a completely different level. He hasn't had any playoff experience, and he just beat the 2-time MVP, the team that everyone had banked in to win the next 2-3 championships, and they'll be the best team for the next 5 to 10 years. Wemby is just fully like changed the landscape of the league and how we see it today.
Yeah.
No one this early in their career has like been like, shit, this guy could be the greatest player of all time since LeBron.
Not since Bron and LeSperm. Like, it's actually ridiculous. Oh, after Game 7, like, I was just like, bro, we are witnessing greatness right now.
Yeah.
Like, we're going to look back on this in years and be like, that was the start of Victor Wembenyama becoming the greatest basketball player of all time.
Yeah, real.
I think he can do it.
Right.
If that man just stays healthy for the bare minimum amount of games and just literally, he doesn't even need to play in the regular season. Bloke just stays fit, play the playoffs, bam. You got 10 rings right there.
Yes, sir.
Who's beating this guy? If he stays healthy, who's beating this guy? Give me one player.
Jalen Brunson.
Jalen Brunson. Okay, give me another player.
Okay, no.
Mitchell Robinson.
Yeah. Respect it. No, that's what I'm keen about. But that's what is so exciting is because who knows what it could be like between Knicks and Spurs. Last year, we sat here and picked I picked OKC to win in 5 against the Pacers. We ended up getting an all-time series. They went to 7. And Pacers had them on the ropes until, obviously, my boy Hallie did his Achilles. So it's like, yeah, we're topping up the Spurs so much and they literally have the best young core going around, arguably the best player in the league. Like, bro, the NBA Finals, man, it's a different beast. It's where crazy things happen.
Yep. And the Knicks are on one of the most dominant tears we've seen leading up to the finals. They haven't lost a game in over a month and a half, or like a month and...
Since Game 3 against Atlanta. Haven't lost a game.
They were down 2-1 and everyone was like, whoa, is CJ McCollum about to beat the Knicks?
Not us, though. We were riding the Knicks the whole time.
I never doubted the Knicks.
Literally would never doubt them. Never.
I've been riding them. Probably been the biggest one riding them here.
Seriously.
I hate both of you.
My finals pick was what? Boston, OKC?
Yeah, I picked Knicks as a second round exit. It was brutal. Almost picked him as a first rounder.
That's crazy. That's great.
Nah, but we love the Knicks. We love the Knicks. They're coming. And bro, and we're talking about 2 elite home court advantages.
Yep.
And it played a big part in the OKC Thunder series until Game 7. And now again, bro. New York, man, it might burn down.
Do. Start spreading the news.
I'm leaving today.
I can't believe it. I just wish we were in New York right now, just experiencing this. Just experiencing it. Harrow, are you getting like, obviously you're just stoked, but are you getting like any like FOMO that you're just not amongst it?
Spiritually, I'm there.
Yeah.
But physically, I'm in Melbourne. Yeah. Hanging with you blokes.
Oh, well, you ask Knicks fans and they ask NBA Finals, Film and Talk and Dribble pod. Like, it's 50-50.
Yeah, it is pretty... Yeah.
Witnessing greatness.
But I do feel like I'm there with all these like insane videos coming out of like Times Square and like everything, all the Knicks like fans going off.
Yeah.
Like,
It looks so
wish I was there.
Yeah.
I'd be going off my bloody tree.
It'd be insane.
It'd just be beers all the time.
Yeah, so many beers.
Like, do you reckon there's one sober person in New York right now?
And that's an expensive beer, bro. Remember the MSG, the price of beers? It cost us like $54 American or something. It was crazy.
You spent $100 on beers.
It was like 20-something bucks for a...
It was a joke, bro.
We have Bud Light or something. No, they were Coronas.
It was Ronas at Garden.
We watched them play in a regular season game, and then after the game, all the Knicks fans were just chanting "fuck Trae Young."
Yeah. Well, it was perfect timing. They versed the Pacers. They won.
Yeah.
And then also it came out that Trae Young didn't get named an All-Star.
That's right. Yeah.
So the whole Garden was just fuck Trae Young. Like, bro, this is just great content. It was elite.
Got to address just quickly CHET HOLMGREN, man. Obviously, everyone's just getting on this guy's back, but what was that?
That was disgusting.
What was that? Yeah.
That's all. That's the only way we can sum it up. I'm not gonna lie. I was on a generational hate watching Game 7.
Jakey fully hates CHET and like was not just holding back. I'm like watching this poor guy, Jakey's every time he like touched it, he's like, fuck you, hack.
It's like,
grow up.
It was like that video. It's like, he's a bomb. He's been a bomb since 79.
Yeah,
bro, literally, bro. It was so funny. And then the one time he like touched the ball, drove, spun, fell over. I was just loving it. I'm like, this is just great.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is about him. Just can't get around him.
I like him. I respect him. And
straight
it was not his finest moment. He had the fewest amount of shot attempts in a Game 7 with minimum 30 minutes played. Like he was like, what? He had 2. Yeah. Only 3 blokes had less. All those blokes had 1.
Hey, well, that actually brings me to, like, is Chet's Game 7 performance worse than Ben Simmons' Game 7 performance against the Hawks?
Ooh, I like this.
That performance pretty much ruined Ben Simmons' career. Never recovered from that. He was an all-star projected to be, like, the next big thing. One of the best defenders in the league as well. Just got robbed at the depoy that year from Rudy Gobert. I'm like, bro, this guy literally has, like, Bron tendencies. If he gets a jump shot, he's going to be goated. Never the same. Barely played a game after that. Went to the Nets and just stunk it up.
Yep.
And now he's out of the league, bro. And that guy, bro, Ben Simmons in that game, 5 points, 8 rebounds, 13 assists. He still had 13 dimes, but on 2 of 4 shooting. So he took 4 shots for the entire game. And the big one is that he passed up the layup. Trae Young gives it to Matisse Thybulle. He gets fouled, goes 1 of 2 from the line.
Yep.
That's like the big tone setup. But my boy Chet, 4 points, 4 rebounds, 0 assists, 1 of 2 from the field. Did not attempt a single shot in the second half.
And he couldn't catch it. He couldn't actually hold on to the pill, and he didn't even look like he wanted it. I remember with about 4 minutes left, Jalen Williams, like tall Jalen Williams, was just stranded on the perimeter.
Yep.
And it was either he takes a deep 3 or CHET. He was the only option he could pass to. CHET just would not even be an option. He was
literally
like fully like almost going behind the defender, forced Jalen Williams to take a tough 3, bricked it.
Yep.
And that summed up his second half. Summed up his game.
Crazy. I think it kicks in next year. They will be paying J-Dub and Chet a combined $80 million to play next year. And one didn't play in Game 7. Actually, pretty much both didn't play in Game 7. Like, that's what we're dealing with. He got benched pretty much for Jalen Williams.
Yeah.
Who people think, will he even be on the team for the next few years? Like, Hartenstein and Chet just didn't get on the court. Hartenstein had a shocker as well. Yep. Neither of them could catch a ball.
No.
It was crazy.
Hartenstein, my God.
And he just tries. Like, that man is so good. Probably got hit with the greatest block of all time.
Yep.
Is that better than blocked by James?
Blocked by Cornet! Bro.
So tough.
Hartenstein steals the ball. If he lays that in, it's 4 points. Yep. OKC with the momentum. Wemby was off at that point with 5 fouls. Luke Cornet with the double-handed block.
You know what's aura? He came on, just did that and went off.
Yeah.
We just came on, had the greatest block of all time. Next whistle, subbed off. Wemby comes back on.
Yep.
It's like, yeah, we're up. Who's beating this team? They're not losing from here on. Crazy times. So, Chet, bro, be better.
It's crazy because this Spurs big 3 has, I think, just proven that they're going to be a better big 3 than the OKC 3 going forward. Like, I think everyone had it pegged in that Shea, Chet, J-Dub would be running the league for the foreseeable future. This series showed Dylan Harper, STEPHON Castle, Wemby. Wemby is in his 3rd season. STEPHON Castle is in his 2nd season. Dylan Harper is a rookie, bro.
And it's such a tough step back 3 that just pretty much iced it.
He's making grown man moves. Him and Castle look like they've been running around for 5-6 years.
Harper or Con Knipple.
I'm not going to get into this.
You know the answer. You know the answer. Let's not be silly here. Bro, it's just, but they're just so good to watch.
Right.
I just love them. And then they've got just their dog in Keldon Johnson. He's just a freaking dog, bro.
Yeah, man.
And then Julian Champagny. What a freaking beast, man.
Yep.
Just an absolute bucket getter. Devin Vassell, a bucket getter. Right, it's just so good to watch. Harrison Barnes won on his birthday, so still no one's ever lost a Game 7 on their birthday.
Yep.
Keep that streak alive. It's just good basketball.
It is.
High quality basketball.
And they're just they could be winning the finals this year and none of them are even close to their prime. Whereas SGA is early in his prime, but he's years ahead of what Wemby's at.
Mm-hmm.
Chet has obvious limitations, especially against Wemby, who they'll be playing every year. And then J-Dub, these health concerns, they are healthy. It's not like these guys have been there, done it, and now they're past it. They're never going to win again. There hasn't been a back-to-back champion in 8-9 years, basically since the Warriors. So, it's so easy just to look at it and be like, oh, Spurs, no one's going to beat them.
Yeah.
Every year's different. But there is limitations with this OKC team. That does not mean by any means they need to completely do an overhaul, trade for Giannis and get rid of Chet. No, you can run it back. It seems like Casey Wallace won't be there. He looks like he's keen to get more opportunity elsewhere and get paid.
That's a little concerning because he's a bloke you don't really want to lose.
Yeah,
so whoever lands him getting an absolute stud. He pretty much kept him in that game. He was the only one willing to get buckets. He was hitting some massive shots.
Shea.
No,
I think we got to respect what Shea did. That is one of the greatest scoring games I've seen, especially when the rest of your team are just genuine liabilities. Casey Wallace didn't start until the fourth quarter when he hit 4 threes. Shea was balling with tough coverage all game. So, Rip Thunder.
It's going to be interesting, bro. We were worried about the wrong dynasty.
We were, bro. Spurs are here. Or are the Knicks. So let's get into it. Knicks and Spurs. It's here. What a matchup. What a matchup. I was actually going to start. I was going to do this later, but I might actually start with this.
Yeah, no, far away, my friend.
So they played back in 1999 in the finals. Timmy D, Robinson. They won in 5 against the Knicks, I think. So let's hope the history doesn't repeat itself. But had a little segment. What the world looked like the last time the Knicks and Spurs played in the NBA Finals. Okay, so this is what was going on. They played in the NBA Finals in 1999. Spurs won in 5 games. 8th grade LeBron dunks for the first time. Playing in a Teach of His Students game in middle school in Akron, Ohio. He dunked. He just cocked that thing back on a fast break and dunked for the first time.
He was dunking out of the womb, let's be honest, bro.
Real, bro. Another Brunson was suiting up for New York. Rick Brunson appeared in 17 regular season games and 9 playoff games. He actually played in one of those games in the finals and didn't record a stat. But hey, that's the one similarity.
Like father, like son, bro.
Yeah.
Excuse me?
The first Star Wars prequel, The Phantom Menace, released in theaters.
Holy shit.
It was a raging success, money-wise. J-Lo had her first #1 track, If You Had My Love. Other tracks included Ricky Martin's Livin' La Vida Loca and TLC's No Scrubs.
Hey, tough. Is that a TLC reference? I don't want no scrubs.
Don't go chasing waterfalls. The Sopranos debuted, one of the greatest shows of all time. Family Guy debuted. SpongeBob SquarePants debuted. The Matrix was in theaters. Austin Powers, The Spy Who Shagged Me, was in theaters. 10 Things I Hate About You came out.
Oh, what a freaking
one
movie,
of the greatest. North Melbourne with a 1999 premieres.
Is that all foreshadowing right there? Shinboner up.
Shinboner up. I think they are up.
They are well and truly up.
I had a bunch of other stuff. Now I've lost it. So I think we
HQ again. It was the flood. it rattled us.
I think you're missing the most important one.
What's that?
I was born.
Holy crap, bro. How did you let that slip through the cracks?
That's my bad.
That's insane.
Harrow was born,
man.
That's actually crazy.
That's insane work.
That means something, though. I'm not going to lie to you. Holy shit.
It might be Nick's season.
We did lose in 5 games the year I was born, but
that's right.
Times have changed.
We're
back.
You're back.
I don't think anyone's actually prepared for what the world would be like if the Knicks win the championship.
Real.
I don't think the states are prepared for that.
No. I don't know. I don't think so.
I actually don't know what it's going to be like. It's going to be pretty freaking crazy.
It's actually going to be just.
I think we fly to New York if it happens. What do you reckon?
You reckon?
I don't think any planes are going to be able to land in New York.
Yeah. No.
All right. Is there anywhere else? Can we go to like Pittsburgh and drive down?
I've got a few more things. Tiger Woods won his first PGA championship. The greatest golfer of all time. That was the first time. Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets came out that year. The Y2K scare, that was pretty big. I think it was when everyone thought when it would change to 2000, all the computers would shut down and shit.
Everyone would explode,
Everyone lost their mind. Wayne Gretzky was inducted into the Hockey Hall of Fame.
That's my boy Wayne Gretzky.
Albert Einstein named Person of the Century. Who's that guy?
Did you say who's Albert Einstein?
Yeah,
isn't he the smartest man in this? He rattled me out here.
Tony Hawk landed the first 900.
Hey, I'm a big 900 guy.
Whatever that means. Toy Story 2 was released.
He's skateboarding, right?
Yeah, Tony Hawk. Bro.
What?
He's the only skateboarder I know.
You don't know Tony Hawk?
No, I was just double checking that it is skateboarding. I wasn't sure if it was skateboarding or scootering. I remember those good old scooter days.
Did you not play Tony Hawk on the PlayStation as a kid?
No, I never played the game. I was just hitting my ripstick, bro.
Pokemon craze swept the US. So Pokemon and Nintendo was crazy that year.
Yeah, that was tough.
And that's about it.
Real quick, Wayne Gretzky or Garrett Graham? Graham Cracker, bro.
Give me Graham Cracker, bro. Are you kidding me? I'm a bitch, I'm a bitch's back.
Bro, I'm telling you, the potential, the ceiling of Graham Cracker is unmatched.
Especially with the pressure that his dad puts on him.
100%.
Graham Cracker, man, I don't think people understand just the internal and the external pressure this guy goes through, especially the relationship he has with people. I'm not spoiling it.
And he's also dedicated to his schooling.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
Really
so
dedicated.
He's a student first, athlete second.
Yes, sir.
Lover third.
Give me Troy Bolton vibes.
Real. This is realistic Troy Bolton. It looks like he's actually good at the sport. And he's not just singing halfway through his games.
He's not singing.
What kind of league was that?
Right, get me in there.
I could fuck with that league, mate.
Whoa, man.
Stay still.
Okay, that topic's done. Topic's done.
Gotta move on.
Do you want me to keep going with just a few things?
Are we sticking with that finals realm? Yeah.
Yeah.
Far away.
So, contextualizing things, if the Knicks win the title or if the Spurs win the title. So, the fallout if the New York Knicks win the title, Jalen Brunson enters a completely different tier. So, he's not just a superstar, not just all NBA, not just this guy who proved the haters wrong. He puts himself into the discussion of some of the greatest guards. He obviously hasn't won a regular season MVP, but he will do something that some of the greatest point guards, some of the greatest guards haven't done in their career, the Jason Kidd types, the Steve Nash types, Allen Iverson, Russell Westbrook, James Harden. These guys who are elite in their own rights. Most of them have won MVPs. Scoring titles, assists. Jason Kidd is the only one there who'd won a championship, but he was 40. But they hadn't led their own team to a chip. Jalen Brunson not only leading his own team, leading one of the biggest franchises. New York, man.
Literally, there's no more, you can't get any more pressure on a situation than what he's in. And just the way he's gone about it, the way he's handled it throughout the whole time, and he's taken pay cuts, bro. This guy was born to play for the Knicks.
Bro, he immediately becomes, obviously, the modern Knicks legend, arguably the greatest Knick of all time, as we have said. The comparison would just be it's Walt Frazier, obviously Patrick Ewing, and Willis Reed. But, this guy in this modern era would probably go above all of them. Future Hall of Famer, obviously, straight away. He'd probably go straight into the top 75 players of all time at a minimum if you're the greatest Knick player of all time.
Yeah.
And he's the face, would he be the face of New York sports? He is right now, 100%. For sure. But
who else would be? Because the Jets and the Giants aren't rolling out anyone special right now. Jackson Dart definitely isn't.
He just fully sold himself.
Holy crap. And then it's and then I think baseball, Aaron Judge is their guy, but bro, he's been choking. He's been choking in the playoffs, bro. Jay Brunson, man. He's him.
Real man. The Knicks the NBA get its biggest market back. The Knicks, they've been down for so long. Everyone, Harry probably remembers the Langston Galloway days.
Tough days.
How many times do you have to have Tim Hardaway Jr. on your team to realize it's not working?
He'll come back. He'll come back.
Like they had a few years of like excitement with Melo when he was there after the Denver days, but then that didn't last too long. Not many playoff wins at all. Brunson, since it coming to the Knicks, has changed the face of like the view everyone has on the Knicks. And if they win it all, bro, this would be massive for the NBA. Like massive.
Yeah. You keep going. Bro,
every Brunson doubter gets exposed. So too small, secondary star, can't win. Dallas let him walk, can't be a number one. Bro, he's probably proven enough already, but if he wins the finals, all the haters, they just shut up.
Yeah. Unless you're Jason Tatum. Apparently somehow it gets louder.
Yeah, real. The Mikal Bridges trade is proven successful. So 5 first-round picks from Mikal to the Nets was seen as the final piece to get over Boston and compete. That worked. They beat Boston and they couldn't get over the Pacers last year. But then this trade is seen as that like almost like restricted them from trading for Giannis. Gave up all their draft capital. If the Knicks win, all that talk's done. Who cares if you get Giannis? Who cares if you don't? Like that was the right move in the end. Obviously, it was overs, but it was the trade to give up part of your future for the final piece to win it all. Not getting KD back in 2019 is the biggest blessing in disguise. In 2019 free agency, Knicks were heavily after KD. And anyone would have thought, yes, like get Kevin Durant. And you were after Kyrie Irving as well. Nets ended up getting it, which was like the biggest slight to the Knicks. Like the Nets, it's Brooklyn Nets, who no one cares about, they get 2 of the biggest stars. And that fully like seemed to cook the Knicks at the time. You guys settled on Julius Randle. Eventually enabled you to make that trade for Cat. And yeah, he's one of the biggest pieces for the Knicks right now. Like, damn, who would have thought? And yeah, Jakey. Yeah, this is going to hurt you right here. Another ex-Minnesota player wins a chip. Kevin Garnett leaves the T-Wolves, wins a chip with the Celtics. K-Love leaves the T-Wolves, gets a ring with the Cavs. Andrew Wiggins, T-Wolves, goes to the Warriors. He's one of the best players in the chip. Even Jimmy didn't win a chip but went to the finals twice since leaving Minnesota.
Jimmy ain't shit, bro.
And now Karl Anthony Towns, bro. Karl Anthony Towns, if he wins a chip, God, you guys, man. It just adds to the story of Minnesota.
It'll just make Ant's doco even better, bro.
It'll make his doco even better because when he leaves and wins a championship,
literally.
They'll do shit on Minnesota.
He'll go back to Atlanta and win like 5 championships.
Yep.
No, I'm telling you. But literally, bro, if any ex-T-Wolf can win a chip, it's my boy Cat. Bro, love that man. He is just world class. Is there a better bloke? We should do our best blokes in the NBA. He'd probably be number 1, bro.
Yeah.
What? No. Who's number 1? Come
Lapuki, bro.
Lapuki.
Lapuki. There's S tiers.
Come on.
Lapuki and Lasperm, it comes as a duo. And then it's my boy Cat.
He's sus. He's sus.
He's a sus boy.
I've kind of already touched on the Spurs fallout, like with Wemby being the face of the league. But it's just an accelerated timeline. Like we thought this was going to be happening in 3-4 years. Yeah. He's doing it at 22, 100%. Which is insane. And do the Spurs become the most attractive destination? Like they have probably the best big 3 going forward. If they manage their cap well, could they actually improve the roster while keeping that core? So
it's pretty impressive. But like speaking on that and speaking about their young big 3, they've got one bloke who's just a special talent, and the work he did on SGA throughout that entire series, and then also what he's producing on the offensive end. He looks like already like a veteran guard out there, and it's his 2nd season. So I wanted to ask you here, don't speak until you hear a player better than Stephon Castle right now. Okay? We good with this? Some controversial ones here, aren't? Starting us off, De'Aaron Fox, Asar Thompson, Derek White, LaMelo Ball, Jalen Green, Jaden McDaniels, James Harden, Con Knipple. No. You shut your mouth. Amen Thompson. Pat Don't laugh, or else you're picking him. Bulls still have Pat Will. Ja Morant. Paolo Banchero. Tyler Hero. Josh Giddey, Trey Young, Austin Reeves, Chet Holmgren, Jalen Williams.
No, I'll stop that. I'll stop that. Jalen Williams. He was all NBA last year. I was gonna stop at Paolo. Paolo, like, imagine. It's so hard.
I ran out of names. I thought it was gonna stop.
When did you run out? When did you stop?
Wait, did I say Chet Holmgren?
Yeah, you said
yes.
Chet.
Stopped
So
at
you
Chet.
thought it was gonna go Chet.
No, well, I thought Paolo may have been.
I was gonna say
yes.
Paolo. Then you moved on. I was thinking. Then you moved on.
Yeah, well, it's speak. It should be the first thought that comes to your head. I can't just sit on silence for
I have
a
a
minute.
lot of thoughts. I'm solving the world's problems up here, bro.
You did speak on Pat Will anyway, so
I did.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he
doesn't really
Bulls
count.
keep Pat Will back.
I couldn't help. Couldn't help it. Pat Will. Hey, Pat Will for Chet Holmgren. Could it happen?
Oh,
Who wins
brother.
that trade?
Holy crap, bro! Is there any more that I could ask and see how far we can push
it's
this?
fine. It's fine. I think we made the point. We rate Stephon Castle.
Right, 100%. I thought Amen Thompson was going to be a interesting one.
I'd pick Stephon.
I'm there with you. I think his
So-
offensive game is so much better, and I
goes in
think
his
there's a
second
big difference between their defensive ability as well, bro.
Amen Thompson doesn't have the bag that Stephon Castle has.
You give the Rockets Amen Thompson,
bro.
Stephon Castle. That's a better team.
Real,
That
man.
is a better team.
Real.
No, love it. Sticking on just the Spurs and actually the Knicks as well, and just these elite talents, all right? And obviously we know that Wemby, Brunson, Cat, Castle, they're all going to be massive parts in this series to get them over the hump. But we can't forget about the depth that both these teams have, okay? Who could be the most influential role player in the NBA Finals, King of the Hill edition?
Role players win championships, bro. You saw it in Game 7 of the Western Conference Finals. Whoever's role players stand up, they're going to win.
Damn right. All right, starting us off, Landry Shamet or Julian Champagnie. Flamethrowers for both teams.
Bro, Landry Shamet ain't missing.
Shot
This
90%?
guy. That is insane. It's interesting because they're basically the same version of each other. Julian Champagnie started the series cold,
And
ended the series hot.
Go on, bro. So
20
putting
points.
money on him, bro. Cashing those checks.
Real, bro. The money's coming in. I think I may have a bit more. I reckon Julian Champagnie plays a bigger role just because he starts a bit better on the defensive end. It's hard to see Landry Shamet going 90% in the NBA Finals against this Spurs team.
Yeah, Spurs defense is crazy. He was getting guarded by my boy Sam Merrill. I swear those spot-up shooters want each other to do well.
Yeah, real.
It's crazy.
Yeah, so Champagnie just.
Okay, Julian Champagnie or Luke Cornett?
Bro, Luke Cornett, blocked by Cornett, generational guy. He's getting paid $10 million a year just for that block.
Be a stud,
Just
bro.
for that block. He is a big defensive anchor when Wemby goes off the floor.
Yep.
I still think I'm going to just edge Champagnie a little bit.
Yeah.
They need his shooting
100%.
to match this this Knicks offense.
For sure. Julian Champagnie or Miles McBride?
Deuce,
Deuce,
one of the Knicks' best scorers off the bench.
Mm-hmm.
Can be hit and miss though, but he's probably their best playmaker in the secondary unit. So, no, I'm going to stick with Champagnie.
Stick with
Yeah.
Champagnie.
I'm going to stick with
I think
Champagnie.
Harry's about to jump through this glass.
Sorry, Harrow.
Julian Champagnie or Harrison Barnes? Birthday boy.
I'm going to stick with Julian Champagnie. Harrison Barnes, there is a chance he does not play in the series.
Yeah, real. Julian Champagnie or teammate Devin Vassell?
Devin Vassell, bro. Definitely Devin Vassell. This guy, man, his shooting is just, he pulls up on a dime. If he's on a fast break, he's pulling up for a 3.
100%. Devin Vassell or Jordan Clarkson?
Yeah, no, I'm going to stay with Devin Vassell.
Devin Vassell or the broken finger man himself, Mitch Robinson?
I'm going Mitch Robinson. This
Okay.
guy, yeah. In terms of just the matchup with Wemby, we don't want to see him played out of the series because of his free throws. So, we hope they don't hack a Robinson. And hopefully his finger's okay. He's going to play through it. But no, in terms of just the limiting Wemby, we see Gobert had a similar impact with Minnesota. This Knicks guard, the guards of Knicks they're not known for their defense, especially Brunson. Obviously the wing defense is great, but Robinson from a defensive perspective, Cat, I don't know how Cat's going to go with Wemby. So Robinson could play a pivotal role. So I'm going to go Mitch Robinson.
Okay. Mitchell Robinson or Keldon Johnson, 6th man of the year. Had some big shots.
Had some big shots. Yeah, he's a dog. He's a tone setter, actually.
Big bully ball guy. Probably the most selfless teammate in the league right now as well.
Yeah, actually, I may go Keldon Johnson. No, I'm going to stick with Mitch Robinson.
I think it's hard because I'd take Devin Vassell over Keldon Johnson.
Yeah. I'm going to go Mitch Robinson.
Mitch Robinson or Carter Bryant, rookie.
Mitch Robinson.
Mitch Robinson or Jose Alvarado.
Mitch Robinson.
And lastly, Mitch Robinson, or controversial, some might say he's not a role player, but in the grand scheme of this, I think he is Mitch Robinson or Dylan Harper.
Yeah, Dylan Harper, for sure. He'll be the best player off the bench for both teams, 100%. I think. This guy's a stud. He's a grown-ass man in his first year, so.
He might be one of the most refined rookies I've seen.
Real.
And he could just win a chip in his first year. Imagine getting picked second.
Yeah.
And now you're in the NBA Finals.
And playing a pivotal role. Like, if he averages like your 12, 4, and 6 in the NBA Finals, I can't see this team losing.
Yeah. I love the Spurs, but I think if you get hit with pick 1, pick 4, and pick 2.
Yeah, real.
Holy crap. Right. And in you just get 3 elite talents. Bro. Crazy.
Should we rank out the top 10 players in the series?
I think so.
Ranking the top 10 combined Knicks and Spurs players in the NBA Finals. Okay? So, we actually haven't put it together. We're going to do it now, aren't we? Are we?
No, I've put it together.
Oh, you put it together?
Yeah, I've put it together.
Okay.
Yeah. Did you want me to read it out or did we want to just put it together?
Okay, no, let's go. Yeah, okay. You can read it out if you want.
No, well, I think the first spot's pretty simple.
Are we going 1 to 10? Yeah, we're going 1 to 10. Okay.
1 to 10.
Number 1 is Victor Wembenyama. Yeah. 22-year-old.
I love my boy Brunson, but Wemby is literally not from this planet.
Yeah,
he is insane. Just what he's going to provide on the offensive end and the defensive end, it cannot be matched. He is basically 4 players out there.
Brunson's the best player in this series from Earth.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. That is a great way of putting it. You know what? Good job, man. Good shit.
That was bad.
But practically when Wemby's on the court, it's like 5v10. He covers that much space. Bro, they had OKC had an open 3 on a break. He jumps from the 3-point line and nearly blocks it. I'm like, bro, you just turned that into a contested shot.
Bro, a minute left, Shea could just take it to the hole or had an open shot, just made him second guess himself, pass it to Lou Dort. Yucky. Number 2, we got Jalen Brunson.
All day, baby.
For sure. Jalen Brunson, he is him.
Yeah.
We've spoken about how much we rate him. This guy, he's in for a big series. And I hope he takes the Knicks home and gets that finals MVP.
He's one of the smartest players in the league, so I'm interested to see how he kind of, maps out this way to just kind of stick away from Wemby, get buckets, but allow Wemby not to assert himself into the game for sure. At number 3, we got my boy Cat. All right. He's going to be massive, and he could be a big reason why they could crumble a bit in this series, or he could be the big reason why they take it to the next level. His shooting is going to be so pivotal. If he can bring Wemby as far out as possible and literally bring him out of the key, that is just so key. All their shooters need to get buckets. They all need to be able to shoot the ball well so Wemby can't just camp in that paint. Cat, probably the best shooting big we've seen. I know, what other 5-man can shoot the 3 like he can? And from the distance he'll pull up from. So he's going to be so pivotal. I've got him at the number 3 spot.
Number 1 picks matching up in those 5 spots. Wemby v Cat. I'm keen to see how it shapes up. Number 4, we went STEPHON Castle. For sure. This guy's a grown-ass man in his second year. We've spoken about him. His playmaking, his defense it'll be interesting to see. I'm tipping he's going to match up on Brunson. He's the bigger body, so he's going to make Brunson work for it.
For sure. Number 5, this was super close between him and Castle. OG Anunoby.
Yeah.
Probably the Knicks, apart from Brunson and Cat, just most important player. And if he stays healthy, hopefully he can stay healthy. That guy is just a mister, can do it all. All right. And his shooting is going to be so pivotal. Well, he's going to have to go down the other end. And we'll probably see him rotate from guarding Fox, guarding Castle, guarding Harper. That you wouldn't be surprised if we see him go on Wemby at all and do the Caruso role of just getting physical with him and get nice and low. But he's going to be so key in this series.
Right. Arguably, he was the Knicks' best player in that first round. He was so consistent on both the offense and defensive end. So
he's a robot. He's he really is like Kawhi, just not Kawhi levels.
Yeah, he's a poor man's Kawhi.
He just narrowed in.
At 6, we went De'Aaron Fox. So you can see that he's probably not 100%. He's playing hurt, but he had some big moments in that game 7. OKC went on that run down the first half. De'Aaron Fox hits a 3 out of nowhere, cuts the lead from 5-2. Then all of a sudden they're leading at the half when they had none of the momentum. So he won't be the best player in this series by not even close, but he's almost the veteran for this, especially the starting 5. And it'll be picking his moments.
And the importance he has on helping out Dylan Harper and Stephon Castle. We saw in those first 2 games without him, Stephon Castle had 20 turnovers.
Yeah.
And cuts that down to below, I think he had below 2 from every game on from there. The importance he has, he doesn't need to get 20 points a game. It's just handling the rock and just taking care of the ball and just literally just being a calm presence in these dire moments. So that's where he's just so important.
Bro.
And he can just pop up at any moment. He's literally a couple of years ago, he was the clutchest player in the league. So now it's like, right, he's coming in.
Kings fans down bad. Their ex-coach is coaching the Knicks, and their ex-franchise player is playing for the Spurs.
Little side quest, the last 4 years have featured Kings alumni, bro. Mike Malone coached the Kings, bro. Won Denver a chip. Halliburton in the finals last year. Passed on Luka in the finals. And then this year, Mike Brown, ex-Kings coach, in the finals. De'Aaron Fox, ex-King player, in the finals. Poor Kings, man. Sending it out to, if there are Sacramento fans out there.
Sending love.
Probably talking to no one, but save yourself. Am I up?
Yep.
No, number 7 went with Dylan Harper. We labeled him as a role player for this series, but this man, Arrow's cut. But Dylan Harper is just the ultimate tone setter and just a straight bucket. He's going to be a big reason on if this Spurs team can hit the ceiling that they have or not. They don't get the production out of him, and if he doesn't shoot well, doesn't finish well, and literally, we even saw there's moments where he doesn't take care of the ball and stuff as well. So if he starts to throw it away a bit, this can flip very quickly. So he's so important for them. And his ceiling is just, bro, he can literally just go out there, drop a 20-piece and win you a game. He did it against the T-Wolves. He had a massive game in Game 7 against OKC. The bloke's a stud.
Number 8, we've gone Mikal Bridges. Too low, Harrow?
Absolutely. It's too low.
Hey, well, let's hope Mikal Bridges is wrong.
Arguably, he's been carrying us these last few playoff games.
Okay. Hey, his midi has been on point. That pull-up midi, it is dangerous. He needs to be getting it dropping. It's going to be interesting to see. Like Wemby, he'll be floating in that paint, so it won't be as easy jump shots as he got against the Cavs, against Philly. So let's see if the trade was worth it, Harry. Let's see.
We will see. Number 9 got my man Josh Hart.
Yeah.
And when I say this man is important to this series, I couldn't mean that anymore. Yep. What he's going to be doing on the offensive glass is super key. And, bro, he's been shooting the rock. He's been fucking shooting the rock. And it is going to be pivotal because I'd assume that they'll want to try and put Wemby on him so they can sag off as much as possible. He needs to be able to spread the floor, or else literally it'll probably get to a point where he'll be unplayable because Wemby will be such a factor. Josh Hart has to ball out, which I fully expect him to. We talked about Keldon Johnson as their dog for the Spurs, bro. This is the Knicks' dog, bro.
Yes, sir.
And they just thrive off the energy that he brings. He's going to be so key in this series.
And number 10, it was tough. We could have had a bunch of different players, but we went Devin Vassell.
Yep.
So, as we said, his shooting's going to be pivotal.
Yes,
pivotal. He's got to match that Knicks offense. So, he could have had Keldon Johnson, could have had Mitch Robinson.
Grand Theft Auto. But no. Yeah, literally. But literally, we didn't even plan. We pretty much ended up splitting 5-5. So similar when we did the OKC Knicks one. And I think we even did that with Cavs Knicks one as well. So it's worked out well. Just so much talent in this series. Very keen.
Okay. NBA Finals prediction. Before game 1, a few days out, we'll all go around. Jakey, what's your prediction?
I'm sorry, Harrow, but I've got the Spurs in 7. I think we're getting a blockbuster. I think we're going to get don't be surprised if Knicks get game 1, though. Don't be surprised. And the Garden, New York will be popping. And yeah, they still won in San Antonio. But I think I'm giving the Spurs a slight nod. Spurs in 7. I think Wemby's just going to be too good.
Okay. I'm going to go Knicks in 7. Knicks are winning in 7. And they're going to win on the Spurs deck in that last game. Bro, MSG will just be their stomping ground.
Yep.
Spurs ain't winning a game on MSG. Spurs ain't winning one. Okay? They're going to hold home court. They're going to ride that MSG wave.
So it's going to go 3 apiece until game 7.
3 apiece, and then Brunson's going to...
If Knicks win, though, I want them to win in 6, and then they win at the Garden. You know? That would be fucking insane.
Actually, to be fair, if Knicks don't lose a game in MSG, that means they lose the first 2.
Yeah. So they're going to be 2-0 down, and then...
Yeah, no, maybe that's a bit of a long
chuck the
shot,
shades on, man.
Right,
Brunson
Finals MVP. He's going to average 30... He's going to average 30 points, 8 assists. And OG is going to have a generational finals. Mikal Bridges, he may be skyrocketing up that list. And Cat, I think Cat will have games where he fluctuates, but it'll be Minnesota, you never should have got rid of this guy.
Actually, well, that's what we'll do real quick. So Harry, give us our prediction, and then each one of us has a bold take coming out of this series.
I'm going to go Knicks in 6.
Yep.
Winning at MSG. Brunson, Finals MVP. Or it might just be a sweep. Or we're just going to sweep him.
Imagine that. Imagine they just got swept. Yeah, and bro, this Spurs dynasty we're talking about.
We haven't lost in a month. We could just keep winning.
It's actually crazy. Bold take from you?
No, give me a second. Do you have one?
Yeah, I reckon this isn't like massive, but I reckon Wemby could average like 5 blocks this series.
Okay.
I literally reckon he could just be a blocking machine.
I got a bold take. So in the closeout game, whenever that is, if it's game 6 at MSG, if it is a game 7, Jalen Brunson will have a 50 piece.
That'd be so tough.
Yep. He's going to do the Giannis, and he's just going to announce himself as one of the best guards in the league, one of the best guards in history, etch himself as a top 75 player of all time.
He might become a top 5 human after that.
Real, bro. Yeah.
Holy crap. Damn. All right. Is your big call a sweep? Is that what we're...
Nah, I'm not going to back that in. I think my big call would be either Wemby flops, like just averages less than 20 points.
That would be crazy.
Not sure about rebounds or blocks or whatever. Or OG Anunoby finals MVP.
That would be tough.
Okay.
That would be extremely tough.
That's tough. Damn.
Wemby flop would be crazy.
Yeah.
Like, that would be...
Hey, we just don't know what's going to happen.
You just never know.
That was
smash out top 5 teams.
Top 5 teams in the AFL as usual, dribblers. So, top 5 teams. At number 5, I've got Daylight.
Lich.
Nah. I actually have... I've got the great big sound, the Giants. Ooh. The Giants. Bro, they are coming with a force. In these next few weeks, they've got a tough run, so we're going to really see if they're a finals contender. I'm not going to lie to you. I have more faith in them over the Suns. I have more faith in them over Melbourne. Our pubs, we're picking it up, but I don't know. This team has faced a lot of controversy, and they're just coming. Number 4, I got Hawk. They're going to be out of this 5 after the pups. Clean sweep this weekend, but no, they're playing good footy.
Belt to ass, bro.
Made it look so easy against the Sainers. Number 3, the Cats. Dropped to the Baggers. I was actually at that game. I have never gone for Carlton so much in my life. It was great.
It was so much fun.
Number 2, Freo. So the flag men will still don't have them at number 1. They might get their.
What do they have to do to get to the top spot?
I've never had them at 1. I haven't
lost since opening round. They just beat the back-to-back premiers at the Gabba and just annihilated them.
Yeah, well, Isaac Henry kicked 5 and had 30. Joined the Bob Sacramento club again. Charlie Kerner had 8.
Just got tonked to Geelong. And you've got Geelong at 3 and Sydney at 1.
No, Swans are at 1. Swans are the best team in the league. If they were playing today in a grand final, I'd pick the Swans over Freo.
You're picking Sydney in a grand final?
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
6 times a charm.
No. Well, you know what? I actually respect the Giants pick at 5.
Okay.
I actually probably would have changed mine, but at 5, I've gone the Suns just for the moment.
Yeah.
I don't rate them that highly, but like we said, Daylight from the 5 spot onwards.
Yeah.
Like there's top 4 teams in the comp right now.
Yep.
At 4, I've got Hawkball, but same. Bang, lost this week, gets the Pups right on track, man. He's sneaking into the top 5.
Yes, sir.
At 3, I've got the Swans. I still think these top 3 is like in a league of their own. Actually, the top 4 is in a league of their own, but Swans are flying, but yeah, they're just losing. Lost to an elite team. Geelong at 2. They were 1 last week, but I think they've got a bit of a bogey team in the Baggers. But still, they've beaten Freo, they've beaten Sydney. They've just taken the piss. Probably should have beaten Hawthorn as well. They're still arguably the best team in the comp. But 1 is Freo. 1 is Freo, bro. They haven't lost since opening round. Playing elite football, yes, the schedule hasn't been super tough so far. But you win the games you win. And they're taking the piss. And everyone in their team is taking the piss. They've probably got 6 or 7 blokes that could make a case for All-Australian. Like, it's pretty ridiculous what they're doing this year. They're flying.
Justin Longmuir might be out of the job at the end of the year.
Could be. Could be the janitor or could be inducted into the Hall of Fame. There's no in between, really. Who knows?
If they bottom out, the expectations there now, I can just see them just going, just catapulting down.
Because I'm not like a massive Freo advocate. Like, I don't know where this has come from, but they're playing good footy. They're playing good footy.
Playing footy. Anyway.
There we are.
That's it. That's it for episode 101, Road to 200. Thank you for tuning in. As always, squad, if you tune on Spotify, hit that follow, give us a like and rating. It really helps us get found. If you're on YouTube, hit that subscribe button. We really appreciate it. But as always, squad, thanks for tuning in.
We out.